welcome to my channel. Welcome to another layout for the Scrap Room. Today we are playing with Flavors of the Month kit. We are playing with Fancy Pants Designs Amber Autumn. Now, personally, I feel like this collection does not look like other Fancy Pants collections. It has the very whimsical icons and things, but it just, I don't know, there's something about it that seemed very off to me. I didn't mind it, but there's parts of it that I was just shocked at the patterns. Anyway, I still liked it, and I still love playing with Fancy Pants. They're one of my favorite companies, and we're playing with the sketch today. So I decided to grab two photos I have of, just because I saw that in my embellishments. So I was pointing to that because I really want that part of that side of that pattern paper. So I really love this plaid. The plaid is like my favorite of all the patterns that are in this whole, of all the ones that we get. You're going to also see the paper add-on and the embellishment add-on, because I get all the things when I get my kits, and when I saw the add-on papers and I saw the sketch, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. But this plaid is like my favorite. So then I'm using the branding strip, actually, and that's one thing I love about Fancy Pants is they have the full size branding strips. So I'm using the branding strip as the divider, and we are using, yes, this one part, because I wanted that like stamped looked butterfly to actually be on one of my papers, but I wanted the plaid to be my background. So I'm just gluing down the one edge, and then I will trim off the excess of the plaid underneath so I can play with that again when I make another page. But you'll see the embellishment add-on and the pattern paper add-on, because like I said, in the pattern paper add-on, there's this gorgeous like leaf pattern. And so with the sketch, with the hearts kind of cascading down that divide, I decided I wanted to do the leaves, because there's a lot of this is where I feel like I struggled with this collection. There's a lot of mushrooms. I don't know what to do with mushrooms without it being outdoorsy. But then to me, like how pastel-y these are, they're not very outdoorsy. But if you want to see a full breakdown of what comes in the Flavors of the Month kit, make sure you go to their YouTube channel and check out the reveals, and they kind of explain everything that's in all the pieces of the Flavors of the Month kit, all the other collections, that sort of thing. So make sure you go check that out. But in my portion that I got for my titles, I got hot cocoa, and I happen to have these photos of my son and I. We would make regular Friday trips after school, because I would get done with work a little bit early on Fridays before I worked at his school. I would get done early and pick him up, and we would head to a nearby town and go to this cute little cafe that has macarons that are his favorite. And so we got hot cocoa, or he got hot cocoa, I got coffee. He got like a fancy hot cocoa, and we got macarons, and these, I thought they were great pictures to go with this collection, because some of the colors were very similar, and I got that hot cocoa foam thicker title, so I was like, this is perfect, I can just use these. So I trimmed down my photos. I matted them on, did I mat them on the other pattern paper? I feel like I did, but now I don't remember, but it looked like it did. And now I'm going to go ahead and take, so this is embellishment add-ons, sticker sheet, and then here's the pattern papers. There's the leaves I was talking about. So pretty. So I'm going to fussy cut some of those out. I'm showing you the embellishment add-on, and then yeah. Oh no, that pattern paper that I showed you is actually from the Shots of Life kit. I totally forgot. Yeah. So the Shots of Life also, that's another thing. I get that too. The only thing I don't get is the card or the cardstock, and sometimes I kick myself for not getting those as well. But the Shots of Life, you end up getting one pattern paper from each of the Flavors of the Month collections and an embellishment from each of the Flavors of the Month collections. So note to self, it's also a very good idea, because then you can just stretch your Flavor of the Month kit even more. and make more fun things because you have a little more variety. But you're still not buying the entire collection, which is my problem because I still have so many supplies the way it is. But it's nice to have smaller amounts because then you actually feel like you accomplish something when you kill a collection, and when they're not as giant and daunting and you don't get sick of it because you've been scrapping with it over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Yeah, like some of the collections I still have from like 7 years ago that I bought the whole thing, and that was a huge mistake. And I just don't want to play with it anymore. It's hard. So I'm trying to use up pieces of it, like, and mixing it and liven up my love of it again by using it in different ways. Anyway, so I'm going to fussy cut a bunch of leaves. I don't think you need to watch that. So let me edit some of this out. Oh yeah, and I'm added my photos in some just craft cardstock panels that I had. I have a bunch of card panels pre-cut from somebody. I got them on, it was technically a garage sale. More of an estate sale, but it was private. I don't know. Anyway, so, but here are all the gorgeous leaves. So I even use the ones that are not fully on the page because I know I'm going to tuck some anyway. So we're doing that. And then I also have more leaves in the stickers if I want. And then I have some circular stickers that I'm going to kind of layer up within the leaves. But I'm just kind of cascading them down. And then I'm just realizing now there was no point in putting that branding strip down because I'm covering it up. Oh well, too late now. I should have, and I still could. It just won't be on camera or in the still shots because I already have it all done. I should have then splattered with some white paint after the fact of making this layout. But I did not. So yeah, gluing all those beautiful, gorgeous leaves down. But yeah, this collection, it's pretty. It's just definitely something that is not something I know how to work with very well. Like I said, all the mushrooms. I don't know what to do with all that. I'm going to have to find something very specific or a bunch of like I said, outdoorsy. But that's the hard thing. It's like it's all pastel. Mushrooms aren't though. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this collection. It's kind of throwing me for a loop. It is just definitely like different tones from a lot of other collection. Different. Yeah, it's different. I like it, but it's different, and I am not comfortable with it, which is not a bad thing. It's good to get out of your comfort zone and try new things, so I will try to make it work. We'll see. We'll see what I can eventually come up with when I actually have time to scrapbook. That's the problem more recently, is just finding the time to actually get it done. Lately, I'm finding enough time to get these flavors of the month, my design team stuff done, and that's about it. But volleyball season is ending soon. I coach, so that is one reason why I have zero time. And yeah, I won't have that anymore. So I'll get to actually go home and maybe have some me time after school sometime. So, but yeah. Anywho, back to what I'm doing. So, I got there was a cute, cute, it is cute. What did it say? Did it say cute? I don't remember what it said. I didn't like what it said, and I wanted to be able to journal just a tiny bit. And so this label that came on the sticker sheet, I'm using that, and then I'm just cutting a piece of craft cardstock to cover up the word. And so then it just looks like a label with craft in the center. So it's a great example of use this stuff for you. If you don't like it, change something about it. I've seen tons of people even just use them as layering pieces behind, or like big ephemera pieces that they don't like. You just layer behind stuff, cut it up, something. Make the product work for you, right? So now in typical fashion, trying to use up some stash as well. I want to get some stash items used up. A lot of times that involves alphas, and trying to find the perfect alpha that kind of coordinates and that I have the correct letters for. I end up finding this turquoise foam alpha that I could do the ampersand and max. So then my title will say hot cocoa and max instead of macarons, since I didn't have enough letters for that. And these alphas were bigger than I was hoping to go for, but I really like the kind of playful look it gives with the really big word that's max. Yeah, it turns out really cute and it works. And just another piece of stash used up. So thank you again so much for watching, and tune in, stay tuned for the rest of the month. Make sure you check back when I play with all the other flavors of the month. And here's some close-ups for you so you can look at some of the details that I talked about. Make sure you check out the Facebook group for tons of inspiration, as well as some fun challenges, and then the blog, and of course the store. All the links will be down below. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.